Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Well, if you didn't know, Blair Cobb, one of my favorite fighters, right? To me, he's the next coming of Floyd Mayweather. But listen, in all seriousness, right? Blair Cobb has been out here saying horrible stuff about Virgil Ortiz, suggesting he was on PEDS. Virgil Ortiz was going through some health issues, had a pretty serious condition. Blair Cobb took the opportunity to take his trash talking a little too far and was accusing Virgil Ortiz of being a cheat in the sport of boxing. Anyway, Virgil Ortiz taps in, gets a little legal assistance, and they hit Blair Cobb with a cease and desist. Now, the thing is, Blair Cobb had till today to come and retract his statements on all of his social media platforms. If not, then they would be taking legal action against him and be looking for upwards of $100,000 plus all legal fees that Virgil Ortiz would incur. Nonetheless, Blair Cobb takes to social media today, and my man definitely turned over a different note because he is retracting his statements and he has the look of worry all over his face. He is definitely being Blair Cobb and not the character Blair the Flare. Check this out.
Steroids. But right now, I need you guys to understand that Virgil Ortiz is a clean fighter, and I retract all my statements. I wish nothing but the best, but also give you guys a big retraction statement on all my accusations of Virgil Ortiz doing performance enhancement drugs. Initially, I had thought that he was possibly a user with this illness that very, very rarely ever happens to anyone that is in boxing. It's a rare disease, but it's incredibly dangerous, called rhabdomyolysis. He got admitted into the hospital, and thank goodness that he's safe and healthy. But initially, when he got into that hospital with that extremely rare case and rare disease, I thought that he possibly was on some steroids. But right now, I need you guys to understand that Virgil Ortiz is a clean fighter, and I retract all my statements. I wish nothing but the best, but also I still call out Virgil Ortiz and many other top name fighters. Why? Because I believe that I'm great. Woo!
Okay. So what do you guys think about Blair the Flare? He got some pressure put on him, didn't he? My boy, you could tell he's stressing. But this is why you can't come out here on record and start saying these horrible, horrible things. But that's why it makes me wonder, right? And I'm going to try to stick with boxing. But, when you see different people taking to social media and accusing people of whether it's taking PEDS or famous musicians or actors of being, gay or doing drugs or, whatever it is, makes me wonder how come no one sues them or issues a cease and desist or forces them to apologize, kind of like here with Blair the Flare, where he was forced to apologize. It makes me feel like maybe there's some truth to it. Now, there's been a whole lot of stuff with Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. A lot of people said, why didn't Deontay Wilder sue Tyson Fury? They said, well, he didn't do it because they felt like he knew none of it was true. Deontay Wilder said he didn't go after Tyson Fury legally because he wanted to take justice into his own hands, fight him, make millions of dollars, and then at the same time, try to kill him in the ring. Ask Tyson Fury, look, this guy is accusing you of being a cheat. There are ex-sparring partners of yours who've said horrible things about you as well. Why haven't you sued them? Why haven't you gone the legal route? Tyson Fury said basically he just doesn't pay him any attention and he doesn't have time to waste. And what I say to that is, I don't know if I would take the high road like Wilder did. I can understand, wanting to make the money. I'm not sure I'll take the high road like Tyson Fury. I would probably want my name cleared. But at the end of the day, a cease and desist letter, for some of these guys, I would think that would be probably a viable option, but it could open a can of worms that maybe they don't want to deal with. But then again, we're just having a conversation. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people may have learned after seeing Blair The Flare Cobb come out here and apologize to Virgil Ortiz, is that maybe they should watch what they say. We still haven't gotten word on Eddie Hearn and Jake Paul. Eddie Hearn sued Jake Paul for suggesting they were fixing fights. Got to watch what you say. Guys not playing around. Don't end up like Blair The Flare. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans in all 7 continents. And I'm in the breeze like Blair The Flare.